Hello everyone, Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Snettertons Farm. And oh boy, look at this. We got snow out here. Don't know who ordered this, but this should be a bit of fun. For those of you who watched the live stream last time, we picked up most of the logs we cut down. There's still a few left. We'll probably start by picking those up this episode. And the telehandler worked pretty good with that with the stole log forks worked really good. Picking those up. I think we sold, what, 3 loads of logs, if I remember correctly. So anyway, let's get down to the logging area here, and we'll continue logging here again this episode. And yes, it will be another logging episode. And of course, we're taking the Lizard Road Rage here. Oh, sliding around much. Okay, sliding around a lot. Put the 4-wheel drive in here. There we go. And put it to the floor. Yes, this definitely makes driving a little more difficult. Easy in the turn. I kind of slide around that one a little bit. Interesting. No snow on the bridge. And I'll show you folks here in a moment how we added the snow to the game here. So this is snow that was added, and apparently it will disappear here eventually. Again, for those of you who watched the live stream, you would have seen us do this. We added the snow, and then of course when you add the snow, it disappears eventually, especially seeing as how it's not really cold enough in the game here at this point. And there's also no snow in the forecast, so that's the reason we added it kind of artificially here. And yes, folks, no joke, it does make it hard to drive. And also, hopefully, we'll try doing some plowing at some point here. I do need to get my controller situation sorted out, though. Not sure what's causing the blade. Actually, maybe I can show you folks here in a few moments. Passing the slow pokes on the road here. I mean, we're only going 101 mile an hour in slightly treacherous conditions. It's interesting how the main road here is clean, though. And I think this is actually currently 2 layers of snow, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 3. Pretty sure it's 2, though. Can't really do burnouts. I don't know why the car is putting the brakes on. That is literally not me doing that, folks. That is not. I'm not touching the reverse. I'm just steering and holding down the gas. You can see literally it's like it's going into reverse. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway. So yeah, doing a burnout or something like that, kind of a little bit difficult, seeing how the car doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, we'll just leave that there. And I think I showed you folks this. I'm assuming the same thing that's causing this here is probably what's also causing my issue with the blade. But yeah, it's just opening and closing like this. Actually, I don't know why opening and closing. Whatever. Yeah, anyway, it opens and closes. So I'd like to give this CSZ fork a try. But something is causing that. And that definitely isn't good. And by the way, before anybody suggests it, try resetting your controls. I've already done that. It doesn't work. So resetting the controls doesn't fix the problem, unfortunately. And I know I had the issue here a while back, not necessarily with the CSZ forks there, but with the silage blade. Okay, let's see, the Fendt here, probably good. And let's see, let me double check here. I'm pretty sure I left it up here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, it is there. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab the silage blade here, and I'll show you folks. We tried to do this here in the live stream, tried to plow some snow, and was moderately successful. Would have been much more successful if I could control the blade, but I'm unable to do so. So, I think, oh, that's an autosave. And again, I am still dealing with a bit of a head cold here, so if I sound a little bit funny yet, that is why. I know I've said this, I think, a couple of times now. It's like one of those summer colds that just does not want to go away. At least not completely go away anyway. But yes, with the blade here, I can raise it up, and you notice it goes right back down. Raise it up, it goes right back down. Raise it up, it goes right back down. So I am unable, well, I can raise it for a second, and it just goes right back down. It's very, very annoying. And like I said, I know I remember having this issue a while back, and it went away there for a while, and I think I fixed it, but I don't remember what I did to fix it. And yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out what I did again. You can see I am able sort of to plow snow here. Just it's a little bit difficult because I'm unable to raise the blade and get rid of the snow, because when I back up, it just, you know, puts it back on. And of course, at some point here, it does kind of just stop plowing. I don't quite understand that, but we'll definitely have to, you know, see if we can, like, build the biggest snow pile or something here. Like I said, I need to get the silage blade here working first. Again, like I said, very, very annoying as to why it does that. I have no clue as to why. I'm assuming some sort of key-binding conflict or something. I have no clue. And like I said, I'm just guessing here. It might have something to do with the fact, or have the same thing that's causing the CSE logging forks there not to work. So if we go back to the logging area here. Like I said, folks, no hands. I do not have any of my hands on any controls here. Keyboard, mouse, steering wheel, nothing. It is literally doing this by itself. What is causing it to open and close like this, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway. Yeah, it does seem like Farming Simulator could definitely use to improve their controls. I know I've complained about that a lot back in Farming Simulator 15. The way they do their controls is just mind-boggling, very difficult. You go look at the control list for key binding, and it's like, just give up and forget about it. Not even worth trying to do anything there. So anyway, let me show you how to add snow here in a moment. I don't know if we necessarily want a whole lot more snow, but basically to add snow, you can see I've got it once there already. So SS and capitalization here is very, very important. And thanks to Thomas here for filling me in on how to do this here. Again, for those who watch the live stream, you'll know Thomas there, Thomas McConsole from the live stream. And he was the one that told me about this command. He told me about it, I think, a live stream or two back. And we tried it, couldn't get it to work. The reason being was apparently the capitalization. And like I said, you have to have it exactly right. So all lowercase s's, capital A, lowercase d's, uppercase s, and then lowercase N-O-W. And then it'll add, there we go, another layer of snow. I think that's 3 layers. And from what I'm told, I think that's as deep as it goes. Let's find out here. Oh, no, it did go up one more. Let's see if we add more here, if it'll go up again. No, it didn't. Oh, wait, no, it did go up that time. Okay. I don't know how many layers of snow we're up to now, but enough we're probably going to get stuck in. Let's not add any more here. Maybe some point in the future we'll just add some more for the fun of it. But yes, it is pretty cool seeing the snow on the landscape like this. And again, for those who are wondering how to do this, this is part of the Seasons mod. The Seasons mod here that adds the snow. So anyway, now that we made it like exceptionally difficult for us to do any logging here, this is all that we have left here to pick up yet, by the way. So probably, looks like maybe half a trailer left yet. Plus we got an almost full trailer sitting there. And again, like I mentioned, these Stoll log forks have been my personal favorite so far. Pretty hard to beat them. I've been told the CSZ ones are really good as well. Just, yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm unable to try them, which I find to be annoying. Nice thing about the telehandler here, you got the height to reach up in here. Like a front loader on the tractor, you don't have that height. Even with a large front end loader, you don't have that height either. Makes it really difficult. Plus the front loader logging forks, at least in my experience, are quite useless. Just about had it there. And again, this is where, basically, if you're in real life, what you'd do, you'd set this on the ground, you'd lower it into the ground a little bit and push in. That's not something you can do in the game here, unfortunately. And that's what I find to be very infuriating with the way Giants does their physics. Oh. Oh, wow. There went all our snow. Okay, then. So that's kind of what I was saying there when we started the episode. When you artificially, if you want to call it that, artificially add snow like we did, it does disappear. It also kills the frame rates for a few seconds there as well when the snow disappears. Well, the snow is gone here. We'll just take a quick look, see how many logs we have left. Because, yes, the snow does kind of hide the logs there. I'm not sure why. I guess it takes away all the layers at once. I kind of would have thought it would have done, like, you know, one layer at a time based on when we added them, but I guess not. Look at maybe that small one there. We could actually see all of them, so that's good. But, yes, here again, you know, another physics things. Look how these logs are apart here. It's like there's some, you know, magnetic attraction there that's pushing them apart or something. It's, yeah, weird how the physics are handled. Don't understand it. Apparently Giants don't either, based on the way things work in the game, but... Okay, I think we can call this load full. And while the snow's gone here as well, we'll add it back here in a moment. Let's go ahead and sell this load of logs. This truck handles very poorly in the snow. It's quite the adventure trying to get this truck up here with snow on the ground. Okay, let's sell the logs here a minute. Did I put this truck in a group? I did. Okay. Put some straps on it here. This probably isn't my neatest pile here so far. I think the ones in the live stream are a little bit better. Oh, there's one there we missed. Got some stumps I need to grind out as well. Oh, yeah, and we added the snow there in the live stream. That, of course, made it interesting to tell where the sell point was. You know, luckily we had a few people on the live stream that knew where the sell point for the logs were. So we added the snow. It's like, oh crap, the sell point's covered up. I don't know where it was, and I didn't take the time to look before I added the snow, so... Anyway, I didn't pay attention to how much money we got. Was it good 22,000 or so, I think? Yeah, we're pretty much averaging, you know, 20 to 30,000 per load here, so that's not too bad. Be our fourth load. And I believe we made a good 100,000 now so far. That's, you know, a good amount of income here for the amount of work we put in so far. And we'll see once I might do another live stream here on logging. Just with the live streaming, it gives us a little more time to get something done. Otherwise, like I said before, a half-hour episode here for logging, it seems like it goes really quick, and you just can't get a whole lot done with logging. Okay, let's add some snow back in here. And it takes a few seconds for it to show up. I wonder how many layers we can add here. Let's see what's here. I kind of lost count. That was probably 5 or so, I think. I know a couple people said the limit is 3. And others have said you can keep going until you bury your tractor in it. So I don't know who's right, but it looks like you can add more than 3, at least from what I'm seeing anyway. You know what? That actually might be a configuration option. Let me check that here in a minute. Let's see. Alt-S. I think it's under settings here. Snow mode is on. Snow tracks are on. Crop moisture. Oh, okay, no. Just snow mode on and off. I guess that's all. Oh, okay, you can set it to 1 layer only. That's what you can do. Seasons introduction, no, we don't need that. Keys, yep, blah, blah, blah. We're currently on 9-day season length here at the moment. It seems to be going okay for us. Oh, and like I mentioned as well, I do have the Midwest seasons mod. I haven't enabled that yet. I should probably do that here, seeing as how we are in the wintertime. That would probably be a good time to add it. Technically, it's probably something you should add right away before you start a save game, but I don't think they actually had those out yet when I started Seasons mod here, so. And you can see how it is making tracks in the snow. That is pretty cool. I forgot to ask how it's going on the multiplayer server with the Seasons mod. Like I said, we did have it added to the server. I don't know if it's still on there yet, how it's going with that, or if we ended up taking it back off. I know last time we did, we just took it back off. What we found, there's just nothing to do for certain periods of time, which isn't, much fun on a multiplayer server when you're just sitting around doing nothing. Logging, well, it's fun. It's one of those things you don't really want to do all the time. At least I don't anyway. It's one of those things that's kind of fun to do every now and then, okay, enough of that. Let's go do something else. Namely, farming. Yeah, definitely liking this telehandler here for handling logs. Works really well, as well as this stole log fork. Don't know if I have a link for the stole log fork in my mod list or not. That might be the one I got from the multiplayer server. Again, shouldn't be too hard to find, though. It's just the stole log fork here. And hopefully, if I can get the key binding conflict or whatever's going on with my controls sorted out, we'll end up giving the CSC forks a try as well. And I think it was Thomas McConsole. I think he suggested a good one as well. I forget which one that was again. But I like how this pair of log forks, it can usually pick up these small ones like this. You can pretty much forget trying to pick these up in the game with the in-game log forks. Almost impossible to pick up those small ones. Okay, looks like we just about got all the trees picked up here that we got cut down, so we'll cut some more down here probably. And like I said, we'll probably do another live stream at some point here. Either cutting down more trees or loading up more trees. We'll see once. Anyway, let's read some comments here a moment. The clue now was saying FS18 looks okay, but has a long ways to go. Here again, there's no improving Farming Simulator 18. Farming Simulator has been released, and it is what it is. And again, it is a mobile versions of Farming Simulator. Okay, there's a log there. I'm pretty sure it's a log anyway. Oh, there we go. I just have to wait for the snow to disappear again. I don't know how long the snow sticks around, if it's maybe like 15 minutes or so. It's not very long. It does seem like if you add just one layer, it does stick around a little bit longer. This Manitou seems to handle the snow okay, at least. And like I said there, the truck there definitely does not. It is terrible in the snow. The road rage there is far better in the snow than this big truck here is. But, you know, I guess I can understand if it's empty. That's probably actually the case. But once it's loaded down, I think it'd be pretty good, or at least decent enough anyway. Okay, and like I said, back to the comments here. Zanab was asking, how much does the Farming Simulator steering wheel cost? Last I saw on Amazon, it is $240. And it's no longer the Saytech steering wheel, by the way. It's the Logitech heavy equipment wheel. Or Logitech Farming Simulator wheel. I always call it the Farming Simulator wheel. Technically, it's the heavy equipment wheel. We're set 8 meters here yet. We are. Good. JP was saying get another field on Farming Simulator 18. Yes, that would probably be a good idea. I'm just a little concerned about withering. I don't want to lose any crops due to the fact that I just have a small combine. Like I said, back in Farming Simulator 16, I did lose a couple of fields due to withering because I couldn't harvest them quick enough. Back when I had just, you know, the small combine. So, a little concerned about doing that here again in 18. I'm thinking we should probably save up for a combine first. Thomas McConsole saying, thanks for the video. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoyed it. As I said, not something you see around here, so I found it really interesting. Much appreciated. He's talking about the cornfield video there. Oh, my goodness. Pulled the whole thing around. Yeehaw. Thomas was saying with a Kuhn DLC, don't forget to add horsepower for each implement and use the seeder with that combo. You also need the seed tenderer for the front of the tractor as well as the seeder doesn't have storage. That is true. You probably should add horsepower, but I don't think it actually works that way in the game as far as I know. Somebody can confirm that for me or not. As far as I know, I don't think you actually have to add horsepower together. It's not that I know of anyway. Yeah, technically in real life you would. Again, I don't think it works that way in the game. Could be wrong on that. Trying to cut these stumps as low as I can, but I don't actually know how low I am with the snow here. Michael was saying, how's it going? Have you checked out the Mississippi River Valley map? No, I haven't yet. And again, like I said, we'll probably do that on the multiplayer server. Supposedly they're fixing some stuff with it yet. And there'll be, I think it's a version 3 they said that's coming out. When that comes out, we'll see where we are at with the multiplayer servers and might look at switching to that. And again, just a reminder there for the multiplayer servers, anyone that wants to join us on the multiplayer servers, welcome to do so as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, information for joining can be found in any one of my multiplayer videos. So you won't find any information in this video. Make sure you check out my multiplayer videos. The current episodes there on multiplayer are Crossroads. Phil was saying my dad has a John Deere B. At least I think that was a B anyway. With center steering wheels in the front and metal spoke rims. Ooh, metal spoke rims. Wow. Kyler was saying, what is the mod that tells you the price of the bale when you're near it? I'm not sure what does that, actually. Not really sure. Sean was saying, with Farming Simulator 18, I have a little advice for you. Once you get the animals, get the pigs, and once you reach 100, then they breed about one every 10 to 15 seconds with corn and canola and straw. That sounds like an extremely fast breeding right there. Of bacon coming out of our ears. Samuel was saying that's late corn, 2 weeks away from shelling where I live. Oh, it's definitely not late where I live. Usually most shelling happens around October, but we got another month and a half, 2 months to go yet. Like I said, it's usually around October, give or take a little bit there. Now, chopping on the other hand, we're getting pretty close to the chopping. In fact, I think some farmers have been doing some chopping already, at least from what I've seen. Asaph was saying, looks really nice. I need to get one of those power banks. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see my review there, the last power bank, definitely worth checking out. I really like how it has the built-in charger on it there. Obviously not, the first power bank I've had. It's really nice, when I go to charge it, just pull the plug out of it there, plug it in. I don't have to go, searching for the charging cable for it and whatnot. It's already built into it, so that is really nice. Definitely a nice feature. Like to see that on more of the power banks. Lon Lizard was saying on Farming Sim 18, the Massey Ferguson combine harvester will harvest faster. Well, it is larger. So in that sense, it'll harvest faster. Do you mean actually speed-wise too? Because that seems kind of odd, but whatever. Jackson was saying hi. John was saying those wheel spacers would make my 90s Ranger look sick. Well, there again, for those of you who would like a set of wheel spacers, doing a free giveaway there with Oedro/Yida Motors. So if you'd like to enter, just make sure you check out that video and leave a comment, and we'll randomly pick a person to win that at some point. And also, if you'd rather just buy a pair as well, they gave me a coupon code for you guys. Again, I got all that information in that video, so if you'd like a set of wheel spacers, they are, as far as I know, for Jeeps. Pretty sure they'll fit any other vehicle as well that has similar wheel setup and spacing and lugs as the Jeep does, which, again, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Ranger actually does. The Ford Ranger. Okay, oh, wow, almost time to wrap up the episode here again. Like I said, that's one thing about logging. It just seems like it takes so long to get something done with logging. So we're pretty much a loaded out trailer. We'll just call it one trailer because that one's about probably half full. And, we filled up the one we started with there. Plus we got probably, well, there's probably actually another trailer load and half here cut. So that's not too bad. Again, we're just kind of clear cutting this portion here. You know what? I think I'll just actually back up here. And we'll start going up the other side here. Definitely need to grind out some stumps at some point as well. Probably my least favorite task of Farming Simulator. Logging. Again, wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so buggy and annoying in how it works. But anyway, enough about that. Let's wrap up the episode. You folks have any other comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.